Minecraft is my favorite game, but something that's always bothered me is how easy it is. Every time I boot up a new world, it only takes me a little bit of time before I'm ready to take on the final boss of the game. A game that's evolved so much feels like it has so little to offer in difficulty. So I try to take it a step even further with Half a Heart Hardcore, but even that wasn't enough to stop me. So when I came across a challenge that changed every way I knew how to play the game, my interest was piqued. Minecraft Hardcore with every negative effect applied at the same time. I knew this challenge was like nothing I'd ever done before, because what the heck do you even do with this? There's a lot to deal with here, and the immediate biggest threat is the Wither and Poison combo. These two effects end our challenge in only a matter of seconds. And after searching for a while, the only way to combat this is to get protection for armor. That's not going to be easy to get in 15 seconds. The only scenario where this is even possible is relying on a ridiculous amount of luck. To spawn next to a ruined portal, loot it within the 3-second grace, get multiple protection pieces of armor, and even then, I'd still need access to a constant food source just to have a chance in this challenge. Instead of that, I'm going to use an even better strategy by not playing the game at all. When you log off your world and rejoin, you are given a small window of invincibility. Constantly logging in and out of the world will give me immunity to all damage. To be fair, it is part of the vanilla game, and even though it cheeses effects like Wither and Poison, there's still like 10 other things to worry about. So here's the plan. Using the 3-second grace before the effects apply, I could locate a shipwreck, jump in the water to avoid levitating away, log every 3 seconds to stay immune to damage, and slowly navigate to the shipwreck to loot it for valuable resources. Things like iron, buried treasure maps, and even some food. But that's easier said than done. Okay, I think over there might be a shipwreck. The first shipwreck world, I'm pretty far away from the water, but if I sprint over, I should just be able to make it in time. Oh, okay. Now, it's about navigating to the ship, and I tried for a while, but I just can't find it, so I have to give up. I can't. I don't have the patience. And back to even more resetting to find another shipwreck. But luckily, shortly after, I got the best spawn I could have asked for. Okay, this is big. Oh my gosh, that's a straight shot. I'm just facing there. I made it, okay. I actually made it to the ship. It snagged 10 iron. That's plenty. I just had to get some wood now. Oh, wait, that was a really bad move. Oh, I didn't think that went through. Well, I'm kind of trapped here. There's not in the crawl mode. What? What? There's not much I can do from here, so it's game over for me. So even if I have iron, I still need a way to get wood, and punching wood just doesn't work. So I'd have to find another way to get wood to craft a water bucket. Since I couldn't craft tools, I figured the best way to get wood was to use a creeper to blow up a tree. This bucket would be the savior of this challenge, because I would have the ability to travel anywhere I wanted and save myself from levitating away, as being in liquid completely negates the effects of levitation. But it's back again to square one. The next run, I see a full ship floating on top of the water, really far away, but I should be able to run into it easily. There we go. Okay, lock in time. I get a buried treasure map and just enough iron for the bucket. I'll pull a little bit, but it's work with it still. It falls in there. The water. Oh, so it's really Jesus. Tree. You ain't never seen nobody so happy by a tree, right? There's a creeper! Go. Oh my You're kidding. You're a joke? How? How? Creeper. Aw, man. Wood! Yes. One heart is dead. Finally, after hours of attempts, I have a water bucket. But why is there a raid bar above my head? I happened to run into a village, which would have been a great base, but the raid omen effect triggered a raid in the village. Being at 1 heart was way too dangerous to enter the village now. I'd need some sort of healing before I could go in. That's when I remembered the buried treasure map. With my water bucket, I could get to it much easier and use the food to heal, but I couldn't make any more mistakes.
I'll be honest.
He was a really chill guy.
Because no.
And just like that, another run down the gutter. But I wasn't going to give up that easily. At this point, you get the gist. Find a shipwreck, loot the ship, boom, resources. Since it's still day and the treasure is close, let's just go there to... Okay, this time I wouldn't make that same mistake. I tried getting to the treasure first, but it was too deep inland. So once night fell, I switched to focusing on wood. But no matter how long I waited, I just couldn't get a creeper to spawn. So out of frustration, I gave up and went back to the treasure.
Okay, we gotta figure something out for this. This is just not working. Okay, I think I figured it out. I understand it now. Oh, but the wrong spot. Oh. Eegity googa.
All of that just to sell? Are you serious? I just wasted so much time. Wow. Wow. This challenge was really testing my patience. It took forever just to get a bucket. So how was I supposed to beat the game? Spending multiple hours on runs to die to stupid mistakes like this was frustrating. But I was determined to prove it was possible, so I kept going.
You guys know the moon landing was fake?
No way.
The only real one was the second one. But the third one was also real. Did you guys know that the human intestine is so long that it can wrap around the world once?
Did you know?
Isn't that crazy? Like, if it was stretched out, it could wrap around. That's crazy. Why don't they just get out of the house?
Dude, what the That's what you remind me of, for real. Dr. Doofus.
Did you know we don't know what dinosaurs look like? We just have a vague idea what they look like.
Did you know?
The more you know.
Wait, I don't cook you in Fortnite.
I'd demolish you. Eli would probably demolish me, though.
No, I would die to Brayden. It's called being realistic, brother man.
You know, that's how dreams are killed, you know.
You can't dream?
Dreams need to be
The
killed sometime.
Fortnite Whoa! Was that a Clay reference?
Okay, please. Single walk. Come on. You're joking.
You're joking. No. There's no way that just happened. Please, there's another no way I saw this. Oh my gosh. It's right there. Okay, come on. Come on. Please. Yes. It's right there. I see it. I see it. Yes. Okay. Iron axe, water bucket, iron shovel. Water bucket, fire huge. There you go. Now.
Finally, I had a bucket and some very useful tools as a bonus. All I had to do now was locate a village. This is where my second best friend is introduced, the pie chart. It would be useless to aimlessly wander around and hope to stumble into a village. Luckily, there's a way I can estimate the direction of the nearest village using the pie chart. The first step is to set the pie directory to detect entities. The pie chart helps you locate villagers with both direction
and magnitude. Oh yeah!
In terms of magnitude, there's a chance a villager will unload each time you lower the render distance by one chunk. In terms of direction, I can move one chunk in each direction to see when the villager loads in, and I can repeat this process until I'm inside the village. Unfortunately, there wasn't any village nearby, so I'd have to travel a bit to load one in.
Oh, I didn't sell the run yet. Okay, we can. Let me practice this. Do this. It goes way up. Oh, that could be a problem. It'll be a strat. Oh my gosh. That's why this is so scary. But luckily we could do that, so not the end of the world.
Avoiding another frustrating death, I could use the boat to travel closer to a village. Villagers can provide a lot of valuable resources, and specifically enchantments. With max diamond gear, the damage is much more manageable. As a bonus, poison and wither doesn't hurt armor durability, so this would be a huge upgrade. And for this challenge, I want to beat the Ender Dragon without abusing the log immunity, so this was a necessary upgrade. But there's a slight problem.
How's our raid? What?
This was really bad. If I didn't save these villagers quickly, I wouldn't be able to trade.
Where's this villager coming from? What? If it's near, I need to take him the freak out immediately. Why does it defeat? Are they just like friends now or something? Wait. Oh, you're in a boat. No. Uh-oh. Okay, I got the water. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I can hear you. I can hear you, please. I know you're nearby. Please keep it. Yes. No. No. Oh my god. Okay. -211, 1452. Oh my gosh. Okay. We secured one villager. Let's go. Okay. Oh, you're in. You're in. I already know you're in the phone. Man, this is significantly better than having that. You know what I mean? We can make a huge area. It'd take a long time, but we can make an underground base area. And pillagers can't. They'll spawn on top of the place because their raid's not going to spawn inside of it. An underground base would be raid proof. We can make as many villagers as we want. So I think there's a good chance we can make this work.
Set up a string duper to trade string for emeralds, but to get all the gear I wanted, 2 villagers wasn't going to be enough.
Breed. Okay, I can't even test this more. Start breeding. Now if I quit. Okay, if y'all are gonna start disappearing on me. Oh. Okay, but you'll be ready to breed. Okay. Y'all best be breeding already. Hurry up. Dude, I might not be able to survive. What?
I didn't think about how long it took villagers to breed. I wasn't sure if there was enough time for me to survive the damage. I had to be really careful here.
Oh. No! Stick it. Please. Yes! We got a baby.
Thankfully, I had just enough time. Now, it's a matter of constantly cycling to the string dupers, back to the villagers, trading, breeding, getting upgrades, and after a few hours,
Full diamond armor. Let's go. This is insane.
this was a huge upgrade, but I needed to go further with max armor enchantments. This cycle was pretty boring, but very manageable. The actual hard part is getting iron, because I need an anvil, and that costs a whopping 31 iron. I've been low on iron this entire challenge. I don't have the patience to smelt hundreds of tools, so I went on the hunt for the golems.
There it is, yep. I can kind of see its hitbox in the dark. Like, you see it, you can see the outline. Hopefully any more arrows before I do this.
So I kind of forgot they aren't a fan of murder, but I realized I could trade for a campfire and box the golems to roast their feet. And after getting all the iron that I needed, I finally had full enchanted diamond armor. It's kind of crazy to think that it was harder to get a water bucket than fully enchanted armor. It was time to face the most intimidating part of this challenge, the Nether. And being in the most dangerous dimension in the game would be a little bit difficult, but I absolutely needed these resources, so I took a leap of faith.
Let's try and measure how far our piggies are. Piglin Brute. 8 chunks. Not 5 chunks. 6 chunks. But not 5. It's 6 chunks away. What I'm saying is, I go a whole chunk less from that direction. Well, you know what I could do? Yeah. See? So the middle chunk, this is 7. Yeah, we know the direction faster. Oh, it's gonna be that way. Out of here. I'm inside of that.
And with my speedrunning practice, I knew exactly how to loot this housing bastion. I also realized I could use lava, just like water, to control my levitation. And out of 124 gold ingots I traded to piglins, I only got 7 ender pearls. Whatever. I guess I can look for the stronghold first and worry about getting more pearls later, because while I was looking around for more gold, I got this crazy pull. With a looting sword, getting the spare pearls would be a breeze. But before that, let's find another fortress. That looting sword helped a bunch, and once I made my way back to the home portal, I was ready to find the stronghold.
Time to measure the eyes. Oh my gosh, wait, that's actually a crazy angle. Negative 34.5. $33.2. To 1 eye. We're gonna need 5 pearls. We're gonna either need really lucky strongholds or to find some Endermen. Or both. Oh, come here.
Hours of preparation, learning, thousands of times logging and relogging, just to reach this point. Sure, I had a lot of great resources, but this challenge proved to be unforgiving. I was tempted to practice the end fight until I felt confident, but what's the fun in that? And for the first time in this challenge, I was truly going in completely blind. It was over. I lost. After all those hours, I slipped up in the final fight. Victory just out of reach. There was nothing else I could do. And 1,000 blocks above, where I intended to finish this challenge, I finally had to let it go. But I was glad that it was finally over. I almost beat the Ender Dragon starting from just this, and I couldn't be any more proud of how far I'd gone. Sure, there were definitely some things I could have done better, and there was a lot of goofy and crazy moments, but truly, the journey into the complete absurdity of this challenge was what made it one of the best survival experiences I've had in Minecraft.
Bro, hold on.